Yeah, welcome back to episode 2 of Fission, the Spec perspective of season 4. Uh, Last episode, their Easy Pansy is very close to Yon. Like, I don't think they're gonna encounter each other, but they are pretty close. Ben Noodle's up to 16 diamonds. Um, Only shows 8 though, so I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, the last episode I went over some bios. I had, if you're just watching this episode, I had everyone in the round submit a bio to kind of say their goals for the season and what they want to do. Easy Pansy is up to a ton of gold. Let's see that. Yeah, I only have I think there might have been an issue because there was a test game on here yesterday. Some of the people, so the spec info might be kind of off. But so that's why Easy Pansy said he has like a stack of gold, and he has like half a stack of gold in his inventory. Easy Pansy also found more diamonds, but he does not have a book, so he cannot enchant. But like I was saying, I had everyone submit a bio of what they want to do for the season, why they like Fission, stuff like that. Just most of them were kept it very simple, but some of them wrote pretty complex ones that I'll get to in a bit here. But and I also talked about how I feel about Fission as a round and why I think it has the unique roster. Although it's not unique in terms of original players, I think it's unique in terms of like the there's a like diverse nationality of all the players on top of having people that don't play too much versus people that do play too much, for people that prefer commentary as opposed to PvP or prefer PvP as opposed to commentary. So it's, yeah, I think it's very interesting. That's his full chain already, even though he's no armor, probably just he sells his wood tools. I don't know why he has that. And yeah, so let's get into some more bios. I'll just open. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna read Sam's bio next, which some people submitted joke bios, but I told them to just submit a new one. But Sam's is pretty special. So I'll just go over it right now. Sonic just found 2 veins of diamonds. Yeah, I'll just go over it right now. Hello, Perpdan:3. Here's my bio for Fission 4. Well, here it goes, I guess, X3. I feel as though I'm averagely skilled at Ultra Hardcore, a game that we've all come to love, and as it evolved in time. I don't particularly care about winning, I just want to have fun. X3 Heart. I can't say I'm better at one thing or another. Pretty level for both melee and bow, I'd say, but I'm going to stick to bow, as you know how much of a mindless clickfest melee can be. XD. I hope I don't get into a cave fight. Caves are very scary. You never know when a player could pop out of nowhere and give you the scare of a lifetime. I've also heard that they keep on adding like Hero Brian into the game, and he comes and kills you if you're not careful. O.0 face thing like this. My strategy is that this season is to have as much fun as possible. I may even tower terrain gifts upon my fellow competitor's heart. I really enjoy playing Fission, as every single person here is a really cool cat. X3. As for okay. As for my personality, well, I'm one crazy kook, a wildcat, you might say. Meow. XD. Unfortunately, I wasn't added to the round until Season 2, and that season I thoroughly enjoyed teaming with my best friends Lachlan de Brickshaw and Benny the Bunny 22. We had such a fun time, even when Benny was 10-hearted by the Peridot Knight. XD. That was so funny, I'm still even laughing now. XDDDDD. Then I wore the golden helmet of power for the rest of the game, :3, until it broke mid-melee, :C. I just flew into the border. In Season 3, I teamed with my best friend Perpdan:3, and we won the game. XD. I really hope I do well this season. I can't wait. X3 Heart. Okay, so yeah, like I said, a lot of people submitted joke bios at first. I told them to submit serious bios, but with Sam's I thought it was good enough. So Sam is another. I talked about this last episode, but he's another person that I can see doing very well in this round, depending on luck. I think he's very similar to Benny in the sense that if he gets in the right position at the right time, then he can do very well. But if something goes wrong and throws him off, it will kind of be tough for him to come back from that. So yeah, like I think they're both around about the same level PvP wise, where they can do I can see them getting multiple kills and maybe even winning, uh, but it could also go the other way and they could get 0 kills and die to the first guy they fight. So I'm gonna go back to see if Jan is, because if they use their radars, they might be able to find each other. I don't think they did. If they even have radars. Yeah. Okay, Sonic just got hit by a cave spider, but he wasn't poisoned. So I don't know what's up with that. That also means he has a mine shaft. He has a diamond level mine shaft, though. So yeah, I think Sam is someone who can do very well. I'll go see what he has as of this point. Oh, he logged off, so I'll just TP to him when he gets back. But Sam also won the last season, so if he wins this one, he could go 2 in a row, which would be pretty cool for him. And yeah, I think Sam can do very well in this round. He also caves for a lot usually, but we'll see how it goes. So, oh yeah, it showed yourself. So yeah, I'll just move on to another bio. Okay, okay, I've been through those. Okay, I'll go on to one of the longer ones now, which is lakes. Um, so he says he's a wild card in UHCs, which I kind of agree with. He's kind of all over the place. I think Lake has a very good mindset for UHC, probably better than some would think, like a strategic mindset. Because I think even if it's unintentional, I think he does subconsciously put himself in good places a lot of times. But I think he just second guesses himself a lot, which is what he actually says in his bio. So I'll get into that. He says he's a wild card in UHCs. He either does very well or terrible. And um, he says he's best in long range fights, which I agree with. He's pretty good at them, but he's going to try to. But he said they can get boring, so I can see him avoiding long range fights for the sake of the viewers. And he says he doesn't really melee too much because he starts to shake when he melees. And if you haven't seen that, like even in public games, he'll just start shaking. And I think that's a huge detriment in the recorded round, because if he starts shaking in bow because he's like, first off, he's like nervous about doing well, nervous about the round, and then he has to commentate on top of that. So you can kind of have like a split attention span and then not do as well. Um, but yeah, I'm worried about him meleeing, definitely. But I can see him doing well. He has done well in rounds before. And oh, it looks like he sees someone. Or let me just slash in here. Oh yeah, Sonic is very close to him. They can be fighting soon. Okay, Sam is back. What is in this chest? And yeah, not much. I'm gonna go check out to see what Sam has, as I was talking about earlier. Doesn't seem to have much. Full iron radar, can make 2 gaps. Okay, but back to Lake. I'll keep on reading over his bio. This is his second FFA recorded round. His other one was Cataclysm Season 8. And but he died 1 minute into episode 3. And so he hopes to live a lot longer, so he can keep on solo commentating. And he also says he doesn't want to go for too many cleanups because he doesn't want to cause drama. Which I think in UHCs you got to just go for it. It's a game. You got to deal with it. If you like, I myself get mad at a lot of stuff, but like after a while, I'll just realize it's just a game. Like you can play however you want. Doesn't matter. And then he says he's hopes to get a couple kills, which like I said, I can definitely see like getting kills. It's just a matter of keeping himself calm and just trusting his instincts, and not just like running around in circles. Uh, he says he in recorded rounds he likes to cave for a lot longer, so he can probably cave for a lot of stuff. I'll go spec him right now to see. Oh yeah, he's. I think he getting closer to Sonic. I'll check that. Him and Sonic are now 102 blocks away. This should be pretty interesting if Sonic knows he's here. But Sonic is enchanted. What's his sword? Sharp 2. Yeah, this would not be good for Lake at all. But he might go after him. And James has an enchant table. Let's see what he has. Obviously, you'd be going over him in a bit. I just want to see what he has right now. Yeah, enchant's got some snowballs. Ugh. It's got to stretch a bit because I'm going to be sitting down for a while. Yeah, so the Lake goes on to say his plan is to cave into episode 4 or 5 and then to go to cores using Chords Paranoia. And he has an idea for a trap, but he doesn't know how to work out. So I'll see how that, if he lives until then, we'll see how that works out. He says he's been around since season 3. Yeah, last season, him and 4N did pretty well. I think my team killed 4N. Could be wrong. He says he's in Fission because he has friends in the group, and yeah, that's basically it. So I think Lake is in fact a contender this season. So we'll see how he does. He just made a enchant table. He can make some diamond stuff. League is up to a lot of gold. Let's go check that out. Even more. Yeah, he's second 3. Oh, Mercury Paradox has a lot of diamonds. Did you just find him? Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll get to Merc in a bit, though. So then the next person I'll go over is Smoothie God. Here, I'll TP2 right now. He's in his stronghold, actually. Wow. It looks like he already found a library due to the pure amount of Tony Sphere is also poisoned now, so he's gonna go down pretty low. But yeah, due to the amount of books that he has, it looks like he already found the library. And where's the chest? Oh, I mean, if he finds that, he has lots of knockback. So we'll see if he comes across that. And this is probably this is already explored by himself. So yeah, Smoothie says he started playing Reddit towards the end of 2016. Smoothie's actually at 44. It's probably got low from that mineshaft. And Tony's actually on 1%. So someone, the wind could blow a bit and he'll die. And then, Benny seems to be up to a lot of gold. But like I said, it could just be, TP to Ben Noodle. Didn't mean to do that. But yeah, Smoothie says he'd rather bow than melee, but he's not bad at melee. And he says he doesn't do well against jump shotting, and he likes cave. He says his specialty is cave fights, so we'll see if he gets in one. Smooth got an enchant table. I'll TP to Smooth just to see what he has. Yeah, just diamond chestplate, enchanted. So Smooth is off to a pretty good start. I could definitely see him doing well. Let's see what Smoothie has. I'll just see if anyone's near him, because like he said, he does like cave fights. Now there isn't anyone near him. He says he likes mid to long range, or short to mid range. He doesn't like long range, and he doesn't like fighting fishing rods, but he uses them because he thinks he does better with them. And he says he sometimes panics in games when he gets lava, and it can throw him off. And if he panics in public games, I can definitely see him panicking here. So we'll see what that leads to later. And he says his plan for the game is getting some diamond armor, enchants, healing, a bow, and then depending on his cave, he'll BTC or not. So yeah, I personally don't know Smoothie that well. He just came back from a pretty long break, I'm pretty sure. Like I said, he returned from Season 1. So we'll see how he does this season, but it does seem like he's pretty rusty. and is already pretty low in PvE. So I can see him getting a kill, but it'll just depend. So I'll move on to the next person, which is I'll talk about Tony since he's on 1% right now. Well, yeah, he's buying some gold. I don't know if he healed up, but he has gold. Let me check this out. Has Tony healed? I do not think Tony is healed. No, he is not. Did make a diamond pick, though. So yeah, Tony says he likes Fission because of the competitive roster and how a lot of the people are good in the rounds. So so that can lead to some good fights. And he's going to try to melee since he thinks he can do well against in melee against a lot of people in the round, and a lot of people in the round will do worse than him in bow. Or, well, he'll do worse than a lot of people in the round in bow, is what he says. And he says he wants to get fast enchants in early hunting. We'll see what Ratchet's talking about. I think he got like a really big vein of gold. Tony found some diamonds, I'll go back to him. And then I'll go to Jan right after this to see what he's doing in another. But he says he likes to think of himself as good at melee. Which I think he is. From what I can tell, he is good at melee. So I think Tony also won Season 2. I think Tony is another contender that can do very well in this round. He is pretty good at UHC. He's good at melee. And I think he can match up. I think he can definitely win this. So yeah, I'll go check out to see what Jan is doing. He's just getting potions. He's unenchanted still. Is there anyone in another? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's the only one in another. See, I'm just gonna fly around another a bit. But yeah, I'll move on to my next person, which is Hecta City, whose name is Booticity right now. He says he likes Fission because it's a mix between a competitive round and a commentary round, which is kind of what I was talking about last episode. And yeah, he says there's players you can watch for commentary, and there's players you can watch for PvP, and he likes that about the round. Yeah, he said that sorry, stumbling over my words. He likes that the season is FFA, but the game modes kind of threw him a bit off. Because they kind of changed the game, and he'll see what happens. And he says he is considered like more of a melee player, but he says he thinks of himself to be very underrated at bow. And he says if Nether's on, he's going to the Nether and gonna melee a ton of people. So we'll see how that goes. He just made a diamond pick and a sword, so he can get enchants. Oh yeah, I didn't even see those books. He got a Sharp 3 Prot 3 book. If I were him, I'd use the Prot 3, but I think he's gonna use Sharp 3. But yeah, I'll see how his game. Excuse me. I'll see how his game turns out. I think he is another contender in the round. I think he can get multiple kills. I think he has one of the highest chances to win this round. Like he's up there with Smooth and Vinny and Glenn. So my next person is Ratchet, and this is his first season actually playing. He spec'd Season 2. So right now he's just shifting in his cave. I'll see if anyone's nearby. It seems like he also found a stronghold. I'll go check to see if this is the same stronghold that Smoothie found. It doesn't look to be, but I could always be wrong about that. So I'm just gonna fly around. Don't see any. Okay, yeah, there's book things over there. And there's a staircase over there, so I'm pretty sure this is Smoothie's. I'll slash near. Oh, and Peridot's close too. I'll get to him in a bit. Oh, and okay, see you guys next time.